voice. Dude, when did today's Wednesday? It's been a minute. Our life is just busy right now. I'm stressed. Friday. Jesus. It's crazy because like it doesn't even feel like it's been that long. I've just been doing stuff. Well, sorry. I'm sorry. How is Claire? Hello, Nick. Hello, Seawing. Hello, Stidivs. I'm also like freezing right now if you can't tell. Now I'm starting to warm up because I actually like heated up. You tell us, Nick. Actually, hold on. I need to stop the Hero Wars chat bot 1 sec. Cause I got your picture. I'm coming with you. God, I used to love this song so much. I mean, I still do. Make it count when I'm the one who's selling you out. Alright, let's turn that off. Also, we don't need the command anymore. I don't have Spotify. Let's do that. Let's do all the things. I am going to get a starting now screen. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to be a more... Can you hear the music? Weird. I am going to be a prepared streamer. Please don't. What if I just got it for like 2 minutes? Like in my news, when I get all my new emotes and stuff, what if I just like did a starting stream for like literally like 120 seconds? I hate them too, but it would give me an opportunity to prepare things. Thanks. So sober someday. Story time. Also a button. Also 72-hour stream. I will do my best to stream a long time. It's already been a pretty like full day for me. We did another match with the Parallel developers earlier today because we didn't get like the game that we wanted yesterday. So we did that earlier today, and then I recorded my thing, and yeah. Anyway, I will try my best to do stream for 72 hours today. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I know. I'm honestly like warming up. It's fine. I just was really cold for a second. Never going to be 2 minutes. It'll be 2. Good morning from Australia. Where in Australia do you live, Seraph Ben? And to Russia. Also, Zachary, thank you so much for the 47 months. Appreciate you. The Diamond 5 to Legend climb is kind of fun. We go in 8-2 right now. Nice. Good job. What deck are you playing? I love when my peeps are like having good Hearthstone days. Because I know how bad it feels when they're not good days. Like, I totally get it. Good evening from Poland. Wow. I know. I was kind of gone forever. I know. It didn't even feel like I was gone forever because it was just like there was a lot jam-packed in that time. Like, dude, a lot of shit happened. Also, where's the email? I deleted it because it started to trigger me. Yeah, okay, so story time. Claire, I did go see Claire, but let's start from the beginning. Okay, hold on. Saturday, I went to go pick up my little sister. Oh, look at the static of my hair. Crazy. Saturday, I went to go pick up Bella. Okay, all the static. Saturday night, my dad and I went to go pick up Isabella from Portugal because she's been gone for like 2 months. And on the way back from getting Bella, there was a notification in my car that came on that was like, pull over safely, like there's something wrong with your tire. And I've never gotten that notification before, okay? Even though it was the red hazard light. Okay. It all happened very quickly. And eventually I drove on it for like 3 minutes. I thought that maybe there was just like, low tire pressure. I don't know. Like I said, it happened pretty quickly, but eventually I started like veering off to get off the interstate, which this is like the 101 in California, which is like a shitty busy road, highway, interstate, whatever. And then I heard like kapunk, kakunk, a thud. And I was like, oh shit, we're going down. And I eventually like just veered off, and it was like this perfect little shoulder on the road. But basically what happened is it wasn't a nail. Someone said, like, I punctured the tire. It was kind of like a freak thing because most of the time if you get like a nail in it, it's a slow leak of tire pressure. But I guess I punctured it, and whatever punctured it like flew out. Like someone said it could be like a roofing nail or something. Anyway, so I was driving on the tire after it was punctured, and then the rims of the car severed the tire. So there was like the perfect rubber circle flew off the car. Anyway, long story short, we got our tire exploded on the way back. That's happened to me before too. Yeah, apparently it happens. You like saw off the tire. But we still had some, the rim or whatever, like the tire. I don't know cars that well. Like it wasn't that damaged, so we're fine. Anyway, side of the road on the 101, we called AAA. Happened to me a few weeks ago. Yeah, it's not fun. Call AAA. We tell them our details and, tell them to come rescue us. And then we don't hear anything or we don't get a text for a little while. So we call back and they're like, oh, we're having a system-wide outage. So they had like lost our information and then we had to like re-put it in the system. So AAA was having like a system-wide outage while we were having, stranded on the side of the road. Anyway, long story short, that was like mildly traumatic. Nah, it wasn't traumatic. It was fine. I mean, all things considered, we were safe and we just had to, get the car towed. How long did that take? Well, my mom actually came up and picked us up. So it probably took us a half an hour before, maybe 20 minutes to a half an hour before my mom came and picked us up. We drove home and then AAA, we went back and they met us there and they towed it to our house and then the guy came out and fixed it the next day. Yeah, it wasn't like 3 hours on the side of the road. I mean, fortunately it was only like 20 minutes from our house, so my mom was able to come pick us up. So anyway, my tire split once and it tore up the front corner panel of my car. Oh geez. Yeah, Mom Straza to the rescue. Mom and Mason, because it was just Bella and my dad and I was driving. Yeah, but at least it happened on the way back from getting Bella, so, someone didn't have to, because LAX is almost like an hour away from us, so someone would have had to get her. Anyway, Mom Straza, real AAA. Mom Straza came in clutch, yes. So, Alex, I don't know if you heard the story of us getting the flat tire on the way of picking Bella. When will I continue Skyrim playthrough? It was exciting to see you play it. So, I realized that I said that I was going to play Skyrim on Fridays, and last Friday I had a sponsored stream, but this Friday I also am doing a sponsored stream. So how about Saturday? Is that okay? Can I switch it to Saturday? Is that acceptable? Because I don't want to debate you guys. I know a lot of you have been enjoying the Skyrim content, so I believe that I can play it on Saturday. If that's okay. When will you continue your TFT playthrough? It was exciting to see you play it. Zeke, I appreciate you. You make me laugh. I just would like to say that. How is TFT? Nothing worse than a broken lower control arm on a car with a broken ball joint. I want to be a mod in Skyrim where you play Hearthstone. That would be funny. What game was it that there was actually like a Hearthstone tablet? Actually, I think that was in Overwatch. Like in one of the maps, you could see a Hearthstone on tablet. I think that was Overwatch. Is every day an alley day, you might ask? The answer is yes. Thank you, Baines. How are you doing? No, every day is not an alley day, but TFT is boring, just treading water for the mid set to hit PvE. Do you know when that is? When will I continue Arcanium? I enjoyed watching you play it. Oh my god. I do actually think Arcanium's a great game. I don't have any intention to play it again right now. Not because I don't like it, just too many games, too little time. But it's definitely a good one. During the 72-hour stream, there will surely be some time for Skyrim. Surely. Okay, so anyway, that was Saturday. when we got the flat tire, and they fixed it the next day, but not before we had to, I got to see my friend Claire. She lives in Florida and sometimes Virginia, so she's all the way on the East Coast, and she was with her boyfriend visiting a group or a couple, their friends in San Diego. So the night before we were supposed to drive down, we got the flat tire, and then my mom was nice and said you could take my car. So I drove down to San Diego and got to see Claire, which was nice. Nothing crazy happened. I did drink alcohol and felt like absolute shit the next day, though. Like, how do people drink at 30? I know I'm not 30 yet, but basically, like, do you have to just build up a tolerance? Like, God, I probably had like 3 or 4 drinks and I felt like absolute shit. We don't anymore. I think you just don't. Years of training. You just have to keep drinking every day. What if I don't want to do that? Oh my God, you know the TikToks where it's the voice line from The Devil Wears Prada, and it's like, don't be ridiculous, Andrea. Everybody wants this. Nick, you probably have seen those. After 30, you take a week off. That's how I felt. Oh, man. Well, I drove back the next day, so it's fine. I'm not sure I have, maybe though. Yeah, there's a voice line that's, people they do something, ridiculous or not enticing. And then the voice line is, don't be ridiculous, Andrea. Everybody wants this. Or it's like, what if I don't want to live the way you do? Don't be ridiculous, Andrea. Yeah, anyway, it's a great movie. I almost never drink. I also drink every day. Don't ask how that works. I'm going to assume that means you don't binge drink, but you have like a drink. I'm 30 and it's a 30% I take every day to be hungover. Sober someday. I like your name. You haven't seen it. Oh, it's a great movie. Meryl Streep and Anne Hathaway. Yeah, that's a good one. Depends on the mood, I guess. Usually I'm done with 3 years, but rarely I can have many drinks and be fine. Yeah. Well, anyway, I felt the effects on the drive home. But since then, I've been okay. I'm just happy to have Bella back. Shahankari, thank you so much for the 13 months. Hope you're having a great day. Also, Dashed Athlete, you rated me a few minutes ago, so thanks for that. Drink 2 bottles of water. I did actually drink some water at the end of the night, and I feel like it did save me. You never got into drinking. Honestly, for the best, Ewing. For the best. I do think that there is value in it in terms of like a social lubricant. It kind of, if you're hanging out with people you're not familiar with, it can be nice. But I will say that, like, in general, it's kind of poison. You're like actively poisoning your body every time you drink. So I would say, yeah. The Princess Diaries was good, though. The Princess Diaries was good. Yeah, Anne Hathaway's got some great movies. I loved The Princess Diaries when I was younger. Some good times. Who doesn't love a healthy dose of poison? I just drank a cup of poison. Well, God. Is caffeine poison? I keep telling myself I'm going to break my caffeine habit, but I haven't yet to do that. That's why it's called being intoxicated. This is very true. Very true. I'm 5'5", and I'm 29. Okay, I'm 5'4" 3/4, but we all round up, don't we? 2024 resolution incoming. I'm so mad at myself. I've really stopped the yeah, that's why I'm 6 foot. Exactly. I have stopped journaling every day, and I was so good about it, guys. But I feel like I can recover. I literally did up until February 3rd, I journaled every single day in my notes app. And I've only done like 5 entries since then. But like February is really the only month that I fucked up. So I feel like I can pick it back up. But yeah, I've been loving this whole like micro journaling system where I just, jot things down. You haven't had a single cup of coffee your entire life? Really? Really? Like, you've never been curious just to try it? Hello, Nicola Gay. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Is that a Bomberman on the cup? This is, you know, the Hundreds. It's a streetwear brand. The Hundreds had an NFT project called Atom Bomb Squad, and oh my god, Nicola Gay with the gifted subs, dude. 50 subs. You're absolutely insane. You're like hard carrying my subs this month and the past month too, maybe even before that as well. Skirgo, Ultimate Minds, Yank the Noodle, Mary, Nexus, Dream Orb, Zazu, Ewok, Shy Monster, Zeith, Jav, Persona, Aviar, Malware, Parabellum, Seratheon, Dave, Geckolite, Officer Kong, Dr. Gimp, oh my god, the names are too much, Jellin Art, The Adrius, Squad, Mr. Gonzalez, AOD, Cia J, Bruce Almighty, Astro Boy. Welcome to the Red Dragonflight, guys. Congrats on anyone that got a gifted sub. Nicola Gay, thank you so much. I don't know what to say other than thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god, Baines too! Baines with a 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Baines. Gifting a sub to King Freeman, Foffer, Ryoka, Next Hub, and Angry Cow Tipper. We over 500! Oh my god, that's insane. Okay. Still at 4 events, Ali hates us. What? Okay, Baines and Anonymous Gifter gifted a sub to Gorilla Radio as well. Jeez, showered with love. You guys are so nice. Thank you. Also, Nick and I discovered that my hype train settings, I didn't realize this, but when you're a streamer, you can trigger how easy it is to get a hype train going. And mine was automatically set to very hard. So I like never got hype trains ever because it was like a ridiculous amount of subs or something to like trigger a hype train. So I switched it to easy, I think, or medium. I definitely think I put it on easy. Anyway, so now hype trains can actually happen a little bit more now. So I don't know why the default was set to very hard, but you know. Oh, and Exavin with the 100 bits. Time for a train then. Thank you so much, Exavin. How would I get drunk if I didn't have coffee to wake me up? It doesn't make sense, of course. Sorry, I feel like I missed some stuff. Do I have a neck rest for that chair? No? What the fuck is a neck rest? I feel like a neck rest is like what you wear in an airplane, you know? Which, by the way, those things never work for me. You know, those airplane pillows. Like, I am just someone. The Hundreds is a skating company. Sorry, the Hundreds is a streetwear clothing brand, and they did a NFT project called Atom Bomb Squad, and this is the Atom Bomb, and so I bought a coffee cup. Atom Bomb Squad. They make an optional headrest. But, like, there's nothing to attach it to. I'm confused. I don't understand. Not me being, you're gonna give us a time and noticing you were already live. I'm so sorry. Did I should have gone into the Discord and said something. Damn it. Well, yeah. My bad. Sorry. Okay. No, it really goes to the back of your chair and then you lean your head back. I don't think I need that. I'm good. If anything, when I stream and I'm playing video games, I feel like I focus more if I'm like this. I get really close to my monitor. I want to just move my monitor forward, but if I do that, then the camera picks it up. I have terrible posture. I used to get yelled at all the time in ballet class because I had bad posture, and also I have like my weird arm thing where they're like crooked. And so when put your hands or your arms in second position in ballet, which is just this, they often would do, because you see look at how freakish my arms look with the elbow, you know? Anyway, so I had to like pay extra attention to keeping my elbows lifted, but they would anyway. I would get yelled at. When are we going to play Alchemy? Shit, I didn't put the I did not put the thing in the chat. I needed to do that. Hold on 1 second. Alex, I'm failing. It's okay, you don't have to. I totally meant to do that before our stream today. It's fine though. I'm excited to watch The Legend of Vox Machina. Alex told me about this show, and I've never heard of it. And it's like got the Critical Role people. Has anyone else watched it? And I'm like really, really hyped to see it. That is a great show. Yeah, I'm really jazzed. I can't believe I haven't heard of it, honestly. Or maybe I have, but I just like, I don't know, didn't really like pay much attention to it. Did I miss any Skyrim streams lately? No, you haven't. I think my next Skyrim stream is going to be on Saturday. I'm actually low-key kind of excited. I'm doing another sponsor stream on Friday, and usually they just like you to do your like normal stuff leading into it. And plus yeah. So on Saturday, I'm gonna play some more Skyrim. Bella came home and she's like, have you played any more Skyrim? So don't worry, Bella's staying on me. You binged seasons 1 and 2. I really like it. Nice. That's probably gonna be the next one that I watched. I still haven't watched the new episode of The Last of Us either. I'm tired. S tier giving out. Yeah, S tier. Those actually the last couple were already in the works before S tier, but other stuff is working. Something that I recorded today did come from S tier, so yeah, Sean's really cool. He's the main agent for S tier, and he's super sweet. Allie watching anything is a miracle, so I would not expect you knowing about it. Dude, I've watched shit. This is ridiculous. I have seen things. Not gonna lie, don't plan on watching Vox Machina, but supposedly they took a lot of inspiration from Avatar, so that's pretty neat. I mean, say no more. I already wanted to watch it. I didn't know it has a lot of Avatar inspiration, so. I know. Complete Skyrim, complete Midnight Suns, play Hearthstone, Allie Ross stream. Ugh, yeah. We are announcing a Skyweaver tournament soon. I don't have the exact details for you yet, but that will be announced very, very soon. And I think I can talk about it a little bit, but without too many details yet. But it'll be the Discovery mode, which is really nice if you don't have any cards, because you'll just like Discovery mode is both players are given a deck each. So you're totally able to compete without like putting any money in. So we'll announce that soon. I did get to play Parallel yesterday and also this morning, and I feel really lucky to have played it because I was like one of the first people to play it that's not in the like testing before, so they kind of got to see my reaction of like trying it out for the first time, and I'm really, really excited about it. It was super cool, and alpha drops February 28th. Yeah, I don't know how much I can say. What does it compare to Hearthstone or something? I feel like we've talked a lot about. Yeah, I mean, obviously I can talk about the gameplay. We've talked about this on the other streams. Basically, it's kind of a hybrid of the two. It's got elements from both, which I think is really cool. When you play up a deck, each deck has a paragon, which is sort of like a commander. I'm not that familiar with Commander and Magic, but basically you'll have a paragon of each deck that has different active and passive abilities. And then you can also play the Paragon as well. So that's cool. But I think the most interesting thing about Parallel so far that I've experienced is the mana system. Basically, their mana is called energy, and you bank cards in order to gain an energy each turn. You can only bank one per turn. So basically, you're going to take a card in your hand and chuck it to the bank, and that's when you'll gain an energy for the turn, and then at the end you'll replace that card and draw another one. So it's not like Hearthstone where you're just like guaranteed getting a mana crystal every turn for free. You have to spend a card, but it replaces itself. But it also means that, like, you know, in Magic you don't really get flooded or mana screwed, right? So I think that is really, really sweet. So yeah, it's got kind of got that commander element and the mana system. But yeah, it's coming out February, or the alpha's coming out February 28th, and I'll definitely be making content around it. So it's pretty sweet, and the lore is super cool. Bum, bum, bum. Hearthstone and something. I said Magic. I mean, it's got elements of both. I wouldn't say it's like a complete hybrid, but there's certain things that are brought in. I'm down to play it. Yeah, what's really cool is they're going to have a mode where you can play with the cards as apparitions. So they're apparitions of the real cards. So if you don't want to put any money into it, you can try it out, right? Which is really cool. And then you can decide if you want to buy the cards. So might be the first game I've played since Artifact. Wait, you haven't played a card game since Artifact? Wow. Have you played Elder Scrolls Legends? I did one sponsorship for Elder Scrolls like 3 years ago, and I remember thinking it was a really good card game. I didn't play a ton of it because I feel like it's hard to balance too many card games, honestly. But I remember thinking it was a really nice game. Are there any parallels, LOL, with Hearthstone? Yeah. So you can't combine the parallels like you can with colors in Magic, but because there's different paragons within the parallels, it's like it differentiates the deck building to where, you know, you can have like an aggressive red deck, but you also could have a mid-range red. I'm saying red just because it's easier to draw comparisons, but yeah. Rewatching Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones multiple times does not count. Yes, it does. It does. I have seen other games as well. I mean, other shows. Oof. I've only rewatched Game of Thrones 3 times. Okay, that's Heraliel. It is a requirement of any game that I play where we have to infuse my name into something. Such a stretch, LMAO. Game of Thrones is a game. There is a Game of Thrones game, yes. Only 3 times. As long as my Paragon can have a parachute, I'll try Parallel. Okay, I'll relay that to the team. Name one. I mean, I've watched The Expanse. I just watched the Kaleidoscope show on Netflix. I didn't like it. No. I wanted to like it. Honestly, television just disappoints me the majority of the time. I mean, I'm liking The Last of Us, but nowhere near as much as something like Game of Thrones or Expanse. I've watched a decent amount of things. I have a hard time finishing shows, though. Bum, 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 bum. Like, hard to get Expanse level of quality. Expanse was super good. Not everyone is deep. As in, like, the shows that I like are deep. I've liked shows that are shallow. No, not shallow. Lighthearted. I've liked shows that are lighthearted, but my favorite shows are ones that are deep, but not too realistic. I hate watching shows that are like depressing as fuck and are too real. Because it's like, I don't know, when I watch things, I want to escape from the world. I don't really want to. Like, there was this one show with Kate Winslet that obviously was going to be a great show. Like, the acting was incredible. The Mayor of Easttown. Like I'm sure that was an incredible show. I watched the first episode, but I was like, this is just too sad. I don't want to see this. Euphoria is deep. I haven't seen Euphoria. Then don't watch Chernobyl. I watched the first episode of Chernobyl, and I decided, no, I don't want to watch this. Not because I don't think it was what I can recognize when a show is going to be really good, but I'm just affected by shows a lot. I know, I really need to watch Euphoria. Does that play? Okay, I'm going to work on these Skyway tournament announcement graphics for the week. Have a good time, fam. Thank you, Alex. Ozark. I feel like Ozark could kind of be in that category of like a little depressing, but also I'm not a drug lord, you know? So even though it's not fantasy, it's sort of like most people don't live the life of the guy, you know? So I feel like I could probably finish that one. I watched the first season. Most of us are not drug lords, you know? So things like Breaking Bad, Ozark, even though it's not fantasy, it's like feels unrealistic to watch those people's lives. Oh, really? Mayor of Easttown was rather a letdown. It started good, but got mired in its deepness. Interesting. Compared to the lightheartedness of The Last of Us. Well, I will say that that's probably the reason why I don't like The Last of Us as much as something else, because it is quite grim. But I still think it's really well done, though. I'm not hating. I'm still enjoying it, for sure. But I've never really been a huge zombie person, but there's not that many zombies in it anyway. Allie, what should I get for my first tattoo? A heart on your shoulder with mom in it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. You should get something that's significant to you. Whatever you want it to be. I don't have any tattoos, so I can't really speak to the process of getting one, but I think tattoos are a really cool way to express yourself, and, you know, it's whatever you want it to be. You could get something incredibly significant to your life, or you could just get something that looks cool, and I think that's a reason in and of itself to get one. If you're just like, I thought this looked sick, and you get it, and like you want to have that on you, then go for it. I don't know. A Hearthstone mana? Sure. Yeah, but I mean, like, tattoos are such a personal thing, so I don't really feel like I can tell you what to get. The Ali Straza logo. Don't do that. Hasn't been a zombie in the last 3 episodes. Yeah, I haven't watched the most recent one. What do you mean we're not drug lords? How do you think I can afford these gifted subs? Now we know, Nicola Gay, the... Hey, you do wonder, when you do get gifted subs from people, you're like, I wonder what these people do. Now we know. Sounds good. Your first tattoo was a picture of your first dog. Oh, what kind of dog was your first dog? What's up, Mano Lock? Thank you very much for the 4 months. Greetings from Chile. Hello to Chile. How's it going? A jade dragon would be cool. Oh, wow. Very cool. Now you know why I don't give subs, because you're not a drug lord. I spy a Ty. Got all the animals. Hey, Tai. Ty's definitely happy to have his mom back. Bella's a stricter parent than I am, though. Like, I'm such a pushover. Ty just whines to go outside, and I'm like, okay. And if he whines to Bella, Bella's like, no, he jumped over the wall. He's not allowed outside. She's a strict mom. Is that a Bomberman mug? It's Atom Bomb Squad mug. You're the second person that's asked that, though, so I don't know much about Bomberman. I am doing cybersecurity job interviews. It is going stressful. Any advice? Perspective is the best thing. If you can have a good mindset about it, just be like, the interview process only lasts for so long, so it's sort of one of those things that's just going to suck for a little bit probably and be a little stressful, but you'll know that you'll get through it. And also breathing, I think, before going into an interview. Sorry, that sounds basic, but like box breathing is helpful for like regulating the nervous system a little bit. So like breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, hold for 4, repeat that. Also hydrate yourself. And yeah, just know that you'll this process is only temporary. You just gotta get through it, and you'll come out the other side. And also the perspective of, you don't grow where you're comfortable. I know that sounds really cheesy and cliche, but it's the honest truth. Like, most things in life that require us to like level up, like you can apply it to video games. You level up when you like defeat a boss. Life is the same. When you level up and you get stronger and you evolve when you do things that take you out of your comfort zone. So if you can just look at the challenge with like, all right, I'm ready to take down this boss of this challenge, that it almost makes it exciting. So be yourself and don't lie. Yeah. Don't be afraid to give yourself credit where credit is due. Kill your boss. Got it. But yes, I wish you the best of luck. Jan, good to see you, Jan. Al, you have 12 months to work on a new sub badge. Oh shit, okay. I do need, well, I am kind of in the process of revamping my channel stuff, so soon, but it's good to see you, Jan. Every gifter is a drug lord confirmed. The challenge to be a drug lord. I would say, hey, you do you, teach their own. I mean, Isaac Newton came up with calculus in a pandemic, I think. Shit. Okay. Living the last days of summer on this side of the world. Oh, wow, yeah. I guess, you're in the, southern hemisphere? It's summertime. Yeah, when I would go to Australia as a kid, it was always interesting to leave the season. Like, usually I would go to Australia either in January when the Australian Open was going on, and obviously it was like super cold here, and then it was super hot in Australia, or I would go in the summertime, and then it was super cold. Bum, bum, bum. Doctors are legal drug lords, low key. You're not wrong. I mean, I would say that the majority of the time, doctors are prescribing things that help people. But yeah, big pharma is definitely sus in a lot of ways. I've always thought it's interesting, or people from other countries think it's really weird that we have like commercials for drugs here in America. Like, talk to your doctor about Cialis. I've heard that doesn't happen that much in other countries. But we have, like, so many of our commercials are just like, advertise this drug, talk to your doctor about it, Yeah, I mean, I do think there's a time and a place for medication. Like, I definitely am someone that really loves, like, holistic and natural stuff, but I do not think that is the solution for every situation, obviously. It's like, some things medication can be incredible and a saving grace for lots of people. But I do think that some stuff is overprescribed, so it's just a balance. Side effects may include vomiting. You should watch Dopesick. It's an insane docudrama series about the opioid crisis. Oh, I bet. Yeah, we've talked about this before, but I mean, I totally can see how people get addicted to opioids because I had my wisdom teeth out last year, 2 years ago, and they prescribed me hydrocodone. And I don't know, I only used it for like a week. And after, like, I was crying, like, sort of depressed. Like, I had a come down, off of just a week's use of hydrocodone. And I was like, holy shit, I can see how people who go through surgeries and stuff like that, they get addicted. And it's really sad and, like, not their fault, I don't know. I'll have to watch it. Don't get addicted, Allie. Don't worry, I don't have it. And I don't even think I finished it because I could feel myself like being sad and kind of depressed afterward, and I was like, this doesn't seem like a good idea, so I just switched to Advil. But yeah. My holes of that sounds bad. My wisdom teeth holes have finally closed up. It was super annoying to get like food stuck in them, but they have finally, like, my jaw has been gone back to normal. Gums. Okay. Well, yeah, they were like huge, rice would get stuck in them and you had to like take a water pick and clean them out. My holes are finally closed up. Gum craters. I've never heard them been called gum craters. Celissa had her hole filled too. I didn't really get a dry socket. No. I was happy about that. Yeah, it's a nasty feeling. But one time I did get a piece of rice stuck in there and I had to like perform surgery on myself. It's not fun. Her pool? What do you mean, Nick? Had her holes filled too. Oh, you mean like the dirt hole for the pool. I remember she did make a tweet about this. She got her, yeah. Different. Same, but different. Yeah, for a while food gets stuck in there so easily. It was very inconvenient. I had to bring like my little syringe out to restaurants. Hello, Bivette. How's it going? Bivette, I played some Parallel earlier today and yesterday, and I'm very excited. Very, very hyped. I played some Shroud. It was sweet. What else did I? Oh, someone said something about Arcane 2. I don't know when Arcane 2 is coming out, but I'm psyched for it. Oh my god, Nicola Gay, that's so scary. I hope that you're okay now. Wait, like this most recent Valentine's Day? Being in a 3-day coma, Jesus. Why give THC when we can give opioids? Most doctors. Yeah. I mean, THC and CBDs probably help a lot of different things, but for like really, really major surgeries, yeah, I don't know. I definitely enjoyed my first experience. I'm very anxious for more, and for more people to get a hold of it so we can like cue the ladder. It should be fun. What's up, Cold Bad? Good to see you. How you doing? Sounds like a cool sci-fi movie. I mean, I know that they have comics. The world of Parallel is really, really cool, and I think their intention is to create a lot of different media pieces around it, but I don't really know the exact plans. But at the very least, right now, I know there's comics. The second comic is coming out soon. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if there's a movie in the works, but obviously, I guess if it, it gets very popular, maybe they would do that. I don't know. Yeah, this Valentine's Day. Oh my goodness. I don't know what drug that is. Well, I hope you're okay, Nicola Gay. And I'm sorry that happened. Um I've been in a 3-day coma. I like to think of it more as a catch-up nap for all the sleep I missed. Jeez, I mean that's so scary. So you're just like asleep. I mean, I've never been in a coma, and I haven't had anyone close to me in a coma. I mean, you're just asleep for 3 days. I mean, obviously that's what that is. I know what a coma is, but that's just crazy to think about. Um, you voted for me for a streamer award. That's nice of you. Thank you. Is this the trailer? Yes, it is. It's really cool, right? The art's insane, and it reminds me a lot of The Expanse, which obviously I love. So, yeah, Patrick, that makes sense. Someone said, oh my gosh, mine was due to a car accident. It's waking up with a lot of random pain and stiff muscles. How can I would imagine you were incredibly confused, like, because you would wake up in a hospital bed, right? Wow. Hello, Great Golden. How are you today? I've got freezing rain going on and my trees are all iced up. Ooh, sounds cozy though. I am well. Honestly, I'm good. I've just had a busy day leading up to the stream, so I'm pretty tired. Like I feel like my eyes are like heavy right now. I swear to God, I'm not high. Maybe I'm having a caffeine come down. But I guess it is that like 1 o'clock. Well, I usually get really tired around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. 3 to 4. It's like the worst time of day. I absolutely hate that. But if I've caffeined myself up early, then I crash a little bit earlier sometime. Cool hundreds mug. Thank you. Yeah, I've got a lot of hundreds stuff. More than 2 years. Well, welcome back, Mr. Spy. Or Spike. Back. Welcome. Freezing rain is cozying. That's the most terrifying stuff there is. Freezing rain. Well, isn't that just hail? Freezing rain, I would think. Or you're saying it's freezing outside and it's raining. It's supposed to rain here, which I would love. I love the coziness. Yo, Nicola Gay gifted a sub to Mr. Spike. You've gifted 520 subs in the channel. Jeez, that's crazy. Crunchy frozen water makes for terrible driving conditions. This is very true. I absolutely acknowledge that sometimes I say things and I feel guilty about saying them because I'm like, oh, I love when it rains outside and it's cozy, but I'm also someone that works from home. So I don't have to go out into the world and interact with the weather conditions very often. So freezing rain is before hail. Okay. So I sympathize. Did it hurt? Don't do it. Don't say the line. Don't do it. When you fell from heaven. Cringe. You have to. Don't do it. Ash Candy 70. Ugh. You're waiting for summer. I will go outside so much. Oh my god, yo, Baved gifted a sub to Zorkov, Admiral, Aaron Jesus, Malphis, and Saragnon. Welcome to the Red Dragonflight. Thank you so much, Baved, as well. God, you guys have been so kind with the gifted subs. I'm very appreciative. Thank you. Thank you very much. Did an evil witch tell me that? Another guy selling drugs. Okay. You remember the first time you experienced hail, anyone? You thought someone threw a rock at me? I was so mad. Oh my god. I mean, I've definitely been in hail before. But not very much, though, because I'm originally from Florida. Alright, I hope you have a good work day. Thank you so much. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for the Parallel Dev stream tomorrow as well. Yeah, I mean, I lived in Florida, so there wasn't that much hail there because obviously it's warm. It has hailed here before, but never really that bad. So I don't think I've experienced it, too crazy hailstorm. There was this crazy monsoon in Vegas, though. I don't know if any of you saw it on Twitter, but my dad lives in Vegas now, and he was like, "Oh my god, it was insane! There was this like wild monsoon." It was. I saw pictures of it. Did you, the Florida man? Did I see the Florida man in Florida? I mean, I definitely have seen some crazy people in Florida. Yes. But no more crazy than here. LA's got some pretty crazy people. I think Florida. Yeah, I don't know. I think Florida has that law where like you have to disclose, you know, every news story or you guys have heard of this probably, where you have to disclose the stuff that goes on. So like Florida gets a bad rap, but at the same time though, Florida is kind of wild. So, Jay Chosen, what's up, Jay Chosen? What happened to your old epic and cozy gaming chair? That gaming chair is in the garage. Your chair still exists. She is at the desk that is in the garage. Your chair is now Willow's throne. She does get used though, because there's actually a PC, one of our old PCs out there, because Mason sets up the DDR machine to the computer. And honestly though, I don't really like gaming chairs. I've said this before. It wasn't that cozy. Like, I don't know. I much prefer this. Okay, I'm like having my face is itchy. I don't understand why. I think of the Florida man as a culmination of all the crazy people in Florida, and it is one person. Maybe. Gaming chairs are terrible for your back. I just don't find them that comfortable. I mean, granted, I have like an ergonomic Herman Miller, okay, and I'm sitting like this, so of course I still get back pain. But generally speaking, I don't really like DX racers and that kind of stuff. I don't think they look cool, but they're not that comfy to me. I tried Legends of Runeterra couple years ago or whenever it came out, and I liked it, but it's just so hard to keep up with more than one card game. Or more than... I think Runeterra might have been around the time that I was playing Magic. So it's like I can do more than one card game. It's just once we start getting to like 3 or 4, it starts getting to be a lot. So I think at that time I was just doing Hearthstone and Magic. Florida's notorious for its Florida men, Disney, and alligators. If I visit the US, it is my #1 go-to state. If I had to recommend any state to visit in the US, I personally would choose California just because it's so vast and diverse. Like, you've got desert, you've got snow, you've got forest, you've got beach. Like, it's just objectively the best scenic state. Okay, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say this because I love California. If we're talking about the landscape, all right? I'm sorry, but I love California objectively. Let's freaking go. To be fair, though, I'm sure, like, I've never been to Utah. I've heard Utah is so pretty. And, there's probably some northern states up there, Montana, that are gorgeous. Florida's got great beaches, but... and Disney World. So. What's the state that's completely flat? Florida. It's really flat. You start to get a little bit of hills when you go, you start hitting the Georgia line, but generally speaking, it's really, really, really flat. There's snow in California. There is, yeah. I can see snow from my house. I have my mountain. There's one little mountain out of our upstairs loft. I can see snow on it. Florida Georgia Line. What's their most popular song? It's like... See, growing up in Florida, a lot of people liked country music. Cruise. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing that. Don't go to a clothing optional beach in Florida. I have personally never been to that. Have I ever been to Indiana? I think I have. But I think it was when I was really young. Is Indianapolis in Indiana? That would make sense, right? Annapolis is the capital of Maryland? No, I don't know. Yeah, obviously Indianapolis is in... It is? Or you're saying Indianapolis is in... yeah, I've been to Indianapolis before, but it was when I was younger, so I don't remember it, really. California is the most expensive state to live in. Yes, it is. There are other things to not like about California, but in terms of just like the landscape and the weather, it offers such, such diversity, and it's super cool. Apparently, there's a thing for Californians. I can't remember what it's called, but it's when you see desert, snow, and beach all in one day. It's like a challenge. I don't know what it's called though. I personally have not done this, but maybe it's just called like the California Challenge. Isn't New York more expensive though? I actually heard that Miami is the most expensive now, which I don't know if I believe, because San Francisco, I think, would be... I thought San Francisco was more expensive than New York, but maybe it fluctuates. But someone told me that Miami is like becoming one of the most expensive places to live, which is interesting. I've never been to Detroit. Never been. Have you ever known anyone that is from Wyoming and has ever been to Wyoming? How do we know it even exists? You know, I gotta be honest with you. I don't know if I've ever met... Wait, because Yellowstone? Is Yellowstone in Wyoming? This is embarrassing. This is why I should not... Dude, I'm just scared Yellowstone's gonna blow. Okay. But it won't matter, because if it does explode, like, the US is just fucked. So, like, you can go to Yellowstone and be okay. Yeah, it is in Wyoming. Okay. Yes. Is Yellowstone in Miami, really? I didn't say Miami. I said... Dude, I did not say is Yellowstone in Miami. I said is it in Wyoming. Come on, Rajax. Yellowstone is a great show. I've never seen it. Because we all fucked then. Yeah, my initial thing is like, oh, I'm scared Yellowstone's gonna blow, but it doesn't matter if you're there. Honestly, you'd probably just rather die quickly, because if we're in the US and Yellowstone explodes, I think it's not gonna be good. Kevin Costner got a Golden Globe for it. So according to the internet, Manhattan, New York, overall cost of living 127% above US average. Jeez. Alexandria, Virginia. San Jose is the most expensive city, followed by San Fran. According to Consumer Affairs. Interesting. Huh. Well, all of these places are ridiculously expensive, and yes, California is up there. It's like part of the... I mean, I love living here, but that would be like the biggest reason to move. For sure. Hawaii is pretty pricey. I would think that living in Hawaii is fairly expensive. Yeah. Probably just because of cost of goods there as well. Like, I don't know about the real estate, but just extra shipping costs makes everything more expensive there. Hawaii is number 2 with Honolulu. Wow. Allie's moving to Vegas confirmed. Vegas would be my number 1 place that I would move to if I didn't live in California, but I honestly don't really want to leave California. Milk prices are insane there. Yeah. I'm glad I live near an airport because I'll get vaporized instantly when the nukes come. It's better that way. Oh, man. Yeah. I know we watch all these shows like The Last of Us and, apocalyptic type of stuff, and I'd rather just, I don't know if I want to deal with it. But I feel like my survival instinct would kick in, and I would try to live, I guess. But I don't know. Iceland is very expensive too because of the shipping costs. Yeah. Oh man, I'm dying to go to Iceland. Are your eyes gray or blue? I don't know. Tell me. I think they're gray blue. Mm-hmm. I want to go to Hawaii now. Hawaii. Yeah, Hawaii is a very, very, very beautiful place. Been a couple times in my life. Kauai, incredibly beautiful. And then went to Oahu. Those are deadly eyes. So I look like a crazy person. You've been to Kauai? Yeah, Kauai. I went once to the Big Island when I was like 12, and I don't really remember it too much. And then Oahu and Kauai has been my favorite so far. No, I've never played WoW, Kodri. I know, it's ridiculous. Morgan Chase, thank you so much for the 3 months. Thank you. Hope you are having a wonderful day. Thanks for the resub. And no, I've never played WoW. I know it's ridiculous. I found Alexstrasza, the character, with Hearthstone. Like, that's how I started. Hearthstone was the first card game that I played, and really the first, like, PvP. I mostly just did, like, story games, RPGs, and that kind of stuff when I was a kid. And then I got introduced to the world of Hearthstone back in 2014. And I just remember loving the dragons. Like, the dragons were the coolest part to me of the game. And then that's what led me to look up Alexstrasza and learn more about her character. So no, sadly, I've never played the actual WoW. I know, I need to play Overwatch with Bella. They built a whole MMO based on Hearthstone. Of course they did. Heresy. I know, trust me. I mean, I've played like 20 minutes of it to try and get the Liadrin skin like years and years ago. So how mad are you going to be if Blizzard actually does kill off or replaces Alexstrasza after this expansion, like the rumors say? I don't really mind if characters die. If Alexstrasza is gonna die, that's okay. But I hope she just has a cool death. You know? Or like I feel like all characters must come to an end eventually. As long as the story is compelling and all the character development, that you've spent almost a decade of your life watching a particular Dragon Queen doesn't get absolutely erased. It's like, she could have died and I could have been absolutely fine with that ending. But it's the surrounding parts that made it rough. So no, I won't be mad, but we'll see what happens to the story. If they do, it just foreshadows an even cooler, or it's got to just justify, like the time has to justify the devolvement. Like, I think I honestly would have been fine with the ending if it just didn't happen so quickly. Actually, no, I still would have been really sad, but I would have accepted it more. They said Sylvanas died too, and now she is back. She's back? Really? I know, Jay Chosen. It's sad. I totally agree. Undead Alex Straza. Oh well, okay, yeah. If Sylvanas comes back as undead, I need to watch some kind of lore recap. Seawing, are you still here? I thought you sent me something, and I never got around to watching it, and I'm very sad about that. But it was basically like an abridged version. Oh, it was Arthas. Someone did a really good YouTube video. When the most recent Hearthstone expansion just came out, not the mini set, and I definitely didn't get around. I can send it to you again. All right, send it to me again. Let's do it. And I think I'm gonna switch over to Hearthstone soon here because I'm like honestly on the struggle bus with my energy levels right now, and I don't want to not play some Hearthstone. So, let's fire it up. But I have 71 more hours. I know. Maybe I could take another magic mind shot. Here, I'll show you what I take in the morning. Mason, would you advise against magic mind shots today? I'm just tired. Like half a one? No, I'll drink water. Okay. Mason being all rational. He's like, have you drank water? Anyway, there's these things. This is not sponsored, but there's these things called Magic Mind. They've got matcha, adaptogens, nootropics, and immunity. And they give you energy throughout the day. Dude, we will be performing maintenance on February 22nd. Okay, that already happened. I'll drink water was the saddest response. Alright, I'm gonna fire it up now. Hold on. Yeah, have you guys been enjoying Hogwarts Legacy? I keep seeing, I actually am seeing, like, mixed reviews on the gameplay. Some people are really liking it, and other people are not as much. It's very fun. Nice. You do like it? Cool. I love she. You liked it at first, but it's not holding on to my attention. Is that a trading card playmat over your left shoulder? It's actually, it's not specifically a TCG mat. It's a mouse pad from Epic Desk. I am going to, I think, work with them on creating some cool merchandise for the community. But this is, I know, they sent me one to kind of like check out their product. Epic Desk is what it's called, and it's really nice. I really love this thing a lot. So I'm going to try and make a cool one for you guys with, you know, custom design and stuff. Actually, that's a reminder that I need to send them a brief in like by 2 days. That's another thing. Let's add it to the list. That's not a mouse pad, that's a mouse blanket. It is kind of large, yeah. But it's really cool. Emily, thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? Thank you so much. Hope you had a nice stream. Did you hear about the $68 billion deal? Excuse me, with Microsoft and Nintendo for Call of Duty? No. I did not hear about that. Wow. Alright, let's play... what's up, Casimir? How's it going? Let's play some Hearthstone. Oops. Shall we green screen it up? You do actually, when you've got the green screen, you do get the streamer a lot bigger, because I won't even, like, let's see. Bum, bum, bum. I have the same Elgato green screen. Honestly, this is my favorite way to have a green screen. I've painted my wall chroma key green. I've had a chair attachment. I've had the pipe and drape, like, cloth. Pretty much have every version of green screen that you can have, and this is absolutely my favorite one. It's taut, so usually there's no, like, issue with the wrinkles, you know, and it's just super easy. Kind of has to sit on your floor, but yeah. The sun is shining. It is shining. Okay, let's what do we want to play? I've heard that Frost DK is, like, really good, and I haven't really played much of it, so have fun with the games. Thanks, Docs. How you doing? Anything takes them. You just had the best game ever with Frost DK, really? Yeah, I really haven't played much Frost DK, so let me just see if I can get a list here. Also, you know me, I just always want to play Mage. If everyone's playing Frost DK, though, that makes me not want to play it. I know, Jan. So I recognize the new ODESZA song because they played it in their show. There's, like, this really epic sequence that's towards the end of the show, and if you're following them on Instagram, you probably saw them, like, repost people posting it from the show. And I thought it was sick seeing it live, and then they actually released it, which is super cool. Also, I really love the Skrillex and Porter song. It's really grown on me, and still here with the ones that I came with. I don't want to play Frost DK. Everybody's playing Frost DK. I never want to play the most popular deck. I don't know why. I think a lot of people are probably like me. I don't know. It's like if every streamer's playing it, then I want to be different. You didn't mess with the new Skrillex album? I like it. I think it's pretty cool. I would say that it's good. Like, it depends on my mood, right? It's very, like, drum and bassy. It's definitely, like, good hype music for sure. Yeah, I mean, I definitely like it. The time has come for your reign to end. I see. We just ran into someone playing Frost DK. All right, I don't want to play it. Horseman Warlock. I feel like that deck just isn't there as much as I want it to be. Unless someone came up with, like, another list that's working a bit better. Ooh. Oh yeah, Supersonic is definitely good. Always want to try stuff out that's not being played. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna have some of this. And that. I'm drinking the mana potion. I am. So I kind of like buffing this, trading, playing the egg, and then like getting this out. Is that too crazy? Should we value trade here? Oh, okay. I just did it. I like, okay, funny. I asked myself the question as I did it, and I'm like, well, okay, I guess we're going for this. Still here with the ones that I came with. Yeah, the second half of the song is my favorite because I feel like that's where it gets really like portery. It gets a little like ding dings, you know. Wish I had real life mana potions. Yeah, I don't think I should have this whole thing. I might not sleep. I kind of want to draw. Sleep is for the weak. That's what I'm saying. What do you think? It's kind of awkward. Could just trade here. I don't really want to play this. Like, I could just ignore that, play this, and then... Yeah, I'm gonna play the location. I'm just deciding. I guess I can just do this and then kill this thing. Or should I save it? I sort of like protecting this egg against like a howling blast or something. Every night I die. Yeah, I was gonna play the location. I was deciding if I like wanted to use it, that term. Yeah, obviously we could trade. Sort of just want to play this. We could also just trade here, make a thing, and then bop the other thing and go face for 4. I guess I kind of like that. Camping is intense. Intense. That it is. I think we just want to favor the face damage, though, as much as we can here. So... Even though we're trading the 4/5 in, I'd rather get the 4 damage to the face. Camping is very intense. Did you just go camping, Parkanian? Thank you so much for the 15 months, by the way. You know, I've never really been like true camping, which is a bit sad. You know, like I want to be out in the wilderness. Sounds pretty lit to me. Ali goes glamping. I don't even think I've ever really been glamping either. It is an Aeron. Yes. What is your opinion about it? I love it. I think it's a great chair. I think it's the best chair I've ever had. Alright, so, I mean, I kind of just like Frost Face, but I guess there's also like Arms Dealer, Hero Power, and Menethil. Maybe that's better because we get to, get 2 hits out of the Might. I think that makes sense. Should I kill this? I had a chance for it to go face or this? Doesn't matter, I have lethal next turn anyway. As long as my face doesn't get frozen. And we didn't even need it. I slept in a snow shelter with my 7-year-old a couple days ago, but other than that, I haven't been camping since the Joshua Tree trip in November. Oh, wow. The snow shelter he and I built together are like 400 meters from my house. Okay. Still, that's really cool, though. That's wholesome. Love that. I'm gonna head out. Goodbye, Nick. See you later. You send it to me in chat here, Seaving, and I'll save it. Because I already have a notepad going. I saved the docu-series Dope Sick that Jan said to watch. However, that might depress me. I don't know. Alright, I'll copy it. Cool. Gots did. Yeah, I don't think I've ever, like, really been camping. I've stayed in, like, a cabin. That doesn't count. For my 7th grade birthday party, we had a tent in my backyard. That doesn't count. I stayed in an RV at a fish camp in Alaska once. That's honestly like one of my coolest memories. I feel like stayed in a salmon fish camp where they like to go out into the river with their, you know, the big overall like rubber overalls, and they're like slicing fish on the side of the bank. That's super cool. Super cool. Like my great aunt Martha has friends that do this every year. And so when I was 14 and Bella was 7, we went to Alaska and like traveled with them in their RV. And it was yeah, really one of the coolest memories, I think, from my childhood. Fish because I can keep the hand? Or no? I like this. I like this. Kind of like that. I feel like maybe you want more things like the foul egg or the Baron. I would love to go to a salmon camp Sunday. It was super cool. Alaska is just incredible as well. We went in the summertime, so there was only like a few hours of darkness in the night. But yeah, Bella, Martha, and me. I mean, but granted, Bella was a 7-year-old, so she was small. But we all split the like RV couch. I don't even know how we made that work, but I guess I was small and Bella too. Pitching a tent, starting fire, foraging for berries, and fishing for my food. I want to go foraging for mushrooms. That sounds cool. But definitely have a guidebook so I don't, you know, ingest something that might kill me. Hmm. I could hero power and I sort of just want to use this. This? Or Remorseless Winter? I don't know. Mushroom and moss creeps you out. Ooh. Gosh, moss. I grew up around a lot of moss. There's a lot of moss in Florida. That doesn't really freak me out. You went halibut fishing with my family, also traveling in an RV. When I was 9, my sister was 7, but I was too little to do most of the awesome stuff. Yeah, I think RVs are so cool. I know, I'm sure there are like a lot of maintenance and stuff like that, but in general, I feel like just RVs are sick. Okay, I kind of want to do, And I sort of want to play this. I could just do this and this. I don't know if I like that though. Like I feel like this isn't. I don't know. I feel like it's not the best use. Whatever. I mean, it's a 4/5 and a 3/3. It's fine. I mean, obviously that's why the egg is in the deck is because of this. But there's a part of me that just liked the stickiness of the board and not killing my egg, especially if it could attack with the arms dealer. Yeah, because then if they play something like that, it's fine. Maybe I should have taken the manipulator. I mean, I could just do this. Gain more corpses, which would be cool. The Glacial Advance is also interesting. I also kind of like the draw. I mean, Glacial Advance is so good. But I guess it depends if I want to use the mana this turn. I hate taking a 1 when it's a 1/1. It feels like... Okay, I'm fine with that. I've never been to Denmark. No. I'd like to go, though. RVs are super cool providing you're borrowing someone else's. Yeah, I feel like that's it, huh? There are probably a ton of maintenance. I just think the idea of like having, you know, a mobile like or a house on wheels just super cool. Okay. Might as well just do it. Is it worth Horn of Winter just to get this developed? Oh, I'd have to use my coin too. It's like 2 cards though. I think it's pretty... I think it kind of increases our... Yeah. Should I use this here? 5/5 and a 4/5. Or I could just hero power next turn and use it. I don't know if I like using that preemptively, but I might just Frostwyrm's Fury next turn. Okay, I got a puzzle box. Cheap deck for people who want to get back into the game. I would say is the cheapest deck right now. It's always hard when it's this time of year because we're very close to rotation. So rotation happens in April of every year. And so that means that like right now there's the most amount of cards there can be in the standard rotation set right now. So it's always nice to get back into it in April. Undead aggro Shadow Priest is pretty cheap and effective. I have not tried that yet, but I've seen people posting the list. Okay, so this is just gonna kill everything here. Oh, I guess technically I could just hit that and then go face for 4 and then try and cast this. Honestly, I probably need to get rid of the potential counterspell, though. This is probably gonna die. It means I'm basically whiffing the turn. I want to do this and this, right? So it wasn't counter. Blood DK is also pretty cheap. Is Blood DK cheap? Kind of is, huh? I mean, I was playing it with the Horseman. That's a legendary. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Sorry, this is a cool song. Okay. Ooh, that's cool. Alright, I mean, I just personally want to Frost Face. Just get it out of the way. It's kind of difficult. I could... Should I do this? And just clear it? I could also clear the 5/5. Honestly, it's probably worth doing that. Just because I'm gonna want to play the, this and this, so maybe answering the thing is a reasonable, like it takes the damage off the board. You stop, please. Oh god. Another rune! Okay, so we know that this is a Well, actually, we don't. Never mind. Now I can't play the brand manipulator without being nervous about an objection or a explosive. Oh my god. It's almost the full Christmas tree. Okay. Should I bump that? Guess it could have been an Oasis ally. I don't think we're getting through this. Because that's definitely objection. Oh yeah, just kidding, we're dead. Sorry, they're at 10. Well, you know, they got Rune into Rune, well, obviously with the contraband, so don't know how winnable that was. Also, like, the Christmas tree was kind of insane, so. Yeah, honestly, I've really been enjoying Blood DK because I feel like, I don't know, it's kind of nice against Frost because it's got all the health and I don't know, I just like playing control decks. It's fun to AoE a board, you know? And I still haven't gotten my Horseman clip off, so I sort of would like to have that happen. Alright, we got a 6-drop and a 7-drop. You know what I'm feeling the itch for? Straight up. And it's gonna go horribly wrong, but I'm feeling the itch for Casino Mage. It's a bad idea. I want a Gamba. I'm in a gambling mood. Oh my god, what is this? Widest Jiggling? I have not seen that before. Do it? I might. I might do it. I don't know if this person... Okay. Go face or trade into it? I mean, we're definitely going to play this next turn, and we're probably going to bop. Assert dominance. Go face. Casino Mage or Miracle Rogue are never a bad idea. It's not all about winning. Yeah. I think it's just the idea. Ooh, the idea of winning with something that's a gamble is enticing. Okay, well we can hit this and then Frost Strike it. Did you see, no, I didn't know that one either. Oh my god, it's so cute. We could not pop this, but I feel like if we want to play this card, we should just answer the 3/3 and be done with it, right? I guess we could do this and then hero power instead of getting this developed. Either way, we should do this because we might have the mana to play something, actually. Ooh, interesting. Howling Blast seems cool. Also, the Horn. Oh my god. If I go for Horn now, I could... No, we should just take this, probably. Just gonna hit that. Don't really have anything for next turn, though. We don't have a lot of corpses either. But we're gonna get a draw off of this. I know this place like the back of my... We are at 21. It's kind of terrifying. Could hit with our face and then Howling Blast, the 3/3 that pops out, and then either Hero Power or play this. But do we want to use our face or use this? Like, I could trade here and keep my 2/1 alive. I feel like face damage is pretty relevant. Maybe I'm not even supposed to trade this much. I know you understand. So draw the spell or clear it. I want more corpses. Out there. Okay, well, I definitely feel like now they're a little bit on the back foot. They sort of have to answer this 5/6, right? Okay, they go for it, sure. Could just ignore and go face with the Fury. I mean, I'm definitely going face. And, I think it's just this, but I guess the other option is to go, like, maybe this, and Hero Power is 3, that's 6. Like, I could clear this with this. This only has 3 corpses. Oh god. What are you doing? Horn of Winter. Ay, 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 ay. Well...
I must consider.
Kind of feel like we need to do this. I mean, we have to kill that, but I'm pretty sure we're dead if we don't kill the thing. But we have to kill this. Maybe I just do this. I don't think I want to play this because I want to do this and this. I might just be dead. Sort of just wanted to save the Howling Blast face, but I don't think I could get there. This is not going to be... This is only 4. Which is kind of problematic. I could throw a corpse away. I'll go to 5. I guess I could throw a corpse into the 5-3 and play the manipulator. Monody, yeah, I love this song. Oh man. Get lucky? LOL. Okay, we can hero power double. I know we could double discover, but like they don't. They're okay. I think at the very least we have to do this. Yeah, and is it double discover here, or is it do this and then refresh discover 1? Damn. We're definitely dead. I guess if we had gotten Howling Blast, we wouldn't have had the mana to play it. They were at 7. That would have been like kind of unusual, I think, to find 7 for just from 2 discovers, right? We would have needed like both the 4 damage and then the 3. Thought like maybe this had a chance to just like nut. Like this was like potentially guaranteed to just get super lucky there. Oh my god, maybe they don't have it? Okay, obviously they're gonna discover stupid freaking Seal 4 here, probably. Maybe not? Yeah, there's only 2 mana. Well, it would have, well, if they had the horn, yeah. Wow, okay, sure. Seems good. Had they used horn already? They had not. Oh, they used 1 horn. Wow. Well, yeah, I don't know. In retrospect, I kind of liked the bump in play with the 6 mana, but perhaps double discover was better. Yeah, that song reminds me of early Twitch because it was in a copyright-free music playlist when I first started streaming on YouTube. So Monody is very nostalgic for me. I think I'm gonna switch off the DK though. I don't know. I feel like everybody's playing it. How you doing, PJ, by the way? How is your day? What's the correct mulligan? I mean, Frostdrake's such a good card. Peace and love, people. Hey, I made that my bio like 7 years ago, okay? I just haven't changed it. I mean, honestly, I like the hand. Fuck it. Let's do it. I probably could update my bio, but I feel like most people don't. You know? I feel like most streamers just don't prioritize the banner stuff. 7 years ago. I did. I started streaming when I was 10. How'd you know? I'm 17. Yes, I actually celebrated my 7-year anniversary this month, February 1st. Oh, wow. If you brand a Rubian, will it also decrease the cost 2 times? I don't think so. Absolutely not. I think you just get, yeah, you just obviously you discovered the spell twice. I think it's just like, yeah. But it's kind of a good question though. Not sure. I could hero power and then horn the Vizier. But then I only have 4 mana next turn. How long do I check that I've been following? I think you just click on your name. Yeah, it says follow. You've been following since March of 2019. Welcome back. Okay, I guess we want to be cognizant of like big spell shenanigans with the Barbara. Throw it on. Ooh. Lady? Just like play it now. I don't know how much I like that. Sure, why not? Just I feel like the Fury is gonna be a bit slow, but or another Frost Strike doesn't seem too bad. January 2018. Yeah, for anyone that has been following for multiple years, I very much appreciate you. And for anyone that's just happened to follow today, but the homies that have stuck around for a long time, thank you. Skadoosh boy, you've been following for 6 years. Holy shit. Hey, Bran. Yeah, without an activator for this, I mean, I guess it doesn't feel super great, but that's okay. Oh my god, man, we don't need another one. But actually, you know, if I just like keep doing that, how does Mage win if they're like winning with amulets and stuff like that? I guess Rune eventually. Like straight up, should we just take another? I could just hero power. Yeah, I just want to play this, meaning I don't really want to take this. Fuck it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are doing it. We're doing it up. We're gonna start 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What could possibly go wrong? Been following people on and off. Used to just stick to 5 streamers or something and list, but gave up, and now it's 30 plus people. Yeah. I don't really keep my follow list clean, honestly. I feel like I don't really want people to unfollow me, so I'm like, I'm just not gonna unfollow anyone because I don't know. But I get it though, because if you have too many people, it makes sense. All right, should we attempt to coin? Okay. You follow like over 500. Oh. I mean, I kind of wanted to play this, but okay. If she moves like this, will you move it like that? Come on. Is it just trade and then play it and shoot this and go face for another one? Or is it 5? I mean, this is still going to hit the minion. I could 4 into that. I don't really want these to be able to attack, though. But I could 4 and then 3. Honestly, that's probably okay to just start getting this going. Oh my god, go, Ellie, go, go, Ellie, go! Can she APM? She can! She can! Honestly, it might have not been the worst thing to have a coin for like counterspell if it gets summoned by a rune, but I don't really want them to Barbara me. Zoomed. I remember back when I got Legend a long time ago, it was a healthy dose of the stream. Oh, that makes me super happy. That's sick. My strategy has just been like absolutely ignore everything and just go face. That's what you're supposed to do with this deck, right? Excuse me. Go face. Face is the place. I guess, again, we still have this. I mean, I'm just gonna... Yep. And honestly, why take any damage? I have 9 next turn. I wouldn't be able to play... Actually, I probably... Well, I guess I could get unlucky and hit this. Fuck it. Still 1 turn before rune. But they did Barbara something. So... Yeah, they must have something. I can't shake it. I remember when I was... I don't know, in middle school or something like that, and I found out that that was Miley, the lead singer of Metro Station was Miley Cyrus's, brother. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, I did not, count this at all, but I don't think it's relevant. Yeah. There's no worry, we don't have enough damage to get through this time. Alright. Got it. Okay, clearly you can never have too many Frostworms Furies, right? All right, I want some Casino Mage. Just like a little spot of Casino Mage. Let's do it. We're winning with Frost too much. We need to D-rank with some memes. Bum, bum. Yeah, Jan, I'm same way. I didn't have it in me. So I guess I don't really care too much about how many, like, total number of people I'm following, too. So, all on red. Let's go. How far out are we from the next expansion announcements, do you think? I feel like the new expansion usually comes out like the second week of April. First or second week of April. And so I think that they probably will start announcing it roughly 3 weeks to a month beforehand. So my guess would be that new expansion will come out like April 11th, which is a Tuesday. And that means maybe they'll start announcing it like March 21st, maybe. Sometime around there. That's kind of cool. Ooh, but I feel like this could be nice though. Ooh, okay, I have to remember that this stuff is gonna get recast. I like draw. I think I want this though. You're saving gold already? Not a bad strategy. It's true. Don't forget to pick up some secrets. Okay. I could use my coin to siphon mana.
What a conundrum.
I don't like it. I like coining this. And maybe I do this and this afterward. I don't know if you know, but Ramith also casts all spells in the order you played them. I did not know that, actually. It's useful information. Thank you. I kind of just want to do this. Also boop and siphon mana. I think I'm just gonna do this though, because it's fun. What we get? What we get? What we get? Oh my god, we got Deck of Lunacy. Okay, let's go. Oh, and Brain Freeze. I mean, we have to do it, right? Or, yeah, I mean, let's, sure. Do we want to use this right now or just kind of trade and save? I guess this will come back off of this. Oh my god, I got Deck of Lunacy again because I didn't cast it with the... Or I cast it with the Savara. I'm kind of fine with getting a Brain Freeze back, though, honestly. I got killed by my puzzle box yesterday. Be careful. Okay. So what? This has the 4 in it and Deck of Lunacy and a Brain Freeze. Oh my god. Okay. Could play this, just brain freeze that. Could also like 3 and 2, sort of like that better. Get out of here, friends. Oh my god. I could discover 2 concoctions. I feel like this is too much discover though. I sort of just want to illuminate. I'm overwhelmed with the concoctions. I'm gonna do it. Let's do this first. God, I should take this because this. Because I'm gonna coin this next turn. Alright. I know it's sad because we want the value of the mana reduction, but it's fine. Creeping crawl, step into 2. I'm gonna probably need some card draw at some point though. Do we still play Skyrim? My plan is to play Skyrim on... Oh god. Saturday. Alright, I still think we do this, and we just hope that we don't die from a lot of damage, and then we have a pretty good board to try and set up a buff with the apprentice. Not Friday. I know. Well, I'm gonna... I'm doing a sponsored thing on Friday as well, so it's the same deal as last time. What is this? Each player draw... Oh my god, research project. Good times. Okay. Oh no! Oh no, we're good. We Gucci. Gucci Mane. Do we want to burn them? Why not? We'd burn them 2 cards. Seems good to me. 2. And remember that we... Oh!
It isn't often I'm impressed.
I got so excited. Okay, don't do anything too crazy, please. Well, I just Bran Apprentice, right? Anyway, that's not clearing the board. Do I even need to Bran? Probably. I mean, I could ping and then just apprentice. Well, no, I think I do need to because there's no 4. So let's just do it. Won't somebody get me off of this? Oh, and then sweet, we do get a 4 actually. Realize that. We could have considered freezing something, but I sort of like having the freeze. Nice. Man, that carry Elburn. 4 damage to a minion. Cost 1 less if you played an elemental last turn. Okay. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't want to die. Can ping the 5-5, freeze the 9-9. I sort of just want to go face though. Can I draw first? Could also play this and then freeze the thing for 1. Maybe that's better. know. It's kind of hard to say. I do think doing this is fine. We've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. Should I just get this out of the way and ping face? It's hard to know because I might actually need it to get through or kill something. Can draw for 2 here. Wish I just had a freeze of some kind. Oh no, that makes things a lot harder. Oh, but that makes things very nice. Super nice. I think we just do that. We might actually just have lethal. Let's find out. Definitely pinging face. Yeah. Woohoo! Okay, that was a game of epic proportions. We got the tear reality into a deck of lunacy, which was sweet, and then burned the Cariel because we played research project. It was definitely correct, by the way, to take the apprentice though, like instead of the infestation. Granted, the infestation still would have summoned a lot of 3/3s to attack down the board, but with the Barden Magister in the hand, having the apprentice. I mean, also that second apprentice was a pretty lucky top deck too, though. But we would have drawn. We could have found something, but it was cool. Turn the card. Allie playing mage. I do love mage. Turn. Do I see this emote? Classic. It's like a duck smoking something. I do see the duck. Is this a new emote? Let's keep this. I like the song. I feel like this is kind of slow against. I mean, what a shame. We're gonna need to find some like health if it's for